guys, it's me Winifred and welcome to Mac Mondays. I kind of stepped a little bit out of my comfort zone with the orangey kind of a lipstick, and I'll show you a quick way to tone it down if this is not to your liking. I'm going to play around with oldie, but as I'm rediscovering, I might actually like it for this spring and summer. It's from the MAC Fafi collection, and the colors in there are not so extraordinary that you won't be able to find them anywhere else. But at first I didn't like it, guys, but now I'm beginning to like it. I've already got my makeup on, blush, primer, everything. My eyes are primed, eyebrows done. Got my little NW35 highlight going under the eyebrow bone. I'm just going to take a little bit of this Moss Scape, guys, and this is going to be the base for that pretty green in that quad. Now, guys, unless what you have to use with that green, you have to use a base, otherwise it will not show up. And as you can see, I'm just taking the base slightly up into the crease, not as intense as the mobile lid, but just bringing it up a little bit to give me that little background color. We're going to put something else on top of it anyhow, but yeah. Now then what I'm going to do, guys, is because this peachy orange in here I don't think is intense enough for my transition shade, I am going to take MAC's Rule and pop that into the transition area, and that's just going to bump up that orange a little bit in that quad. And then once you do it, you got something that looks like this, guys. See? And you really don't see it that much once you finish with everything, but it kind of acts to warm it up. Then I'm going to dip into that orange with the same brush. And you know, that's my Sigma E38 brush, my crease diffusing brush. And then just pop it right over that orange. It just intensifies it a little bit. And then you have something that looks like that, guys. It's just going to act to warm up that socket. Now, you remember when I said, because this brush right here is from Real Techniques, you remember I normally just use this brush for my inner corner highlight, and I said I was going to play around with it and use it as a crease. Well, I did as a crease brush, which is what that's what it is. This color here is called Prankster. It's not a black, it's kind of almost like a grayish black. And I'm going to go in very lightly right here in the crease. And guys, I'm actually finding that I like this brush in the crease because it just puts the color right where you want it. It's small enough, fluffy enough also just to deposit that color right where you want it and nowhere else, which, guys, I gotta say I'm kind of liking. So then you have something that looks like that, just kind of like a shadow of a color, which I like. And you notice that that orange is still peeking through. I just think that gives a really nice dimension. Now if you want to, you could leave it like this if you want to, but I'm just gonna pop this green on and just, yeah, see that? See how it intensifies that green? Nice springy look, and the green has a little bit of sparkle in it, guys, just a little bit. I like it. There you go. I think this is a nice springy look. And actually, guys, that is it for the eye. Well, as far as shadows go. Then I'm going to take MAC's Feline which, you know, I've already warned you, if you don't set this, guys, it will be all over your face. I'm going to do a little tight lining here. I just love how it makes your eye pop because this is so dark. And you have something that looks like that. Then I'm going to take a little bit of it and go on the top, guys. Not so much. I don't want to hide the green. If you want to do a thicker top line, by all means, go ahead and do it. Then you have something that looks like that. And I like it. Like I said, guys, you gotta watch it with the feline because it will run all over the place. So I'm gonna go ahead and set that with Max Carbon. Now, to me, Max Carbon is not quite as deep as Makeup Geek's Corrupt. But because this is MAC Monday, guys, I am using only MAC products, except for my foundation. Guys, you remember I threw away my MAC NW43, I think it was, because I was getting a few zits, and you know, I will do away with that like so quickly, and I did. I tossed it. Okay, so I set it. That pretty much is the eye, guys. Real quick, but it's a nice springy eye. I love it. So what I'm going to do now is just pop on my eyelash. All right, guys, I popped on the eyelash. Everything is a go. So let's just go over real quick what I have on the rest of my face, starting out with the lips. Guys, I stepped out my comfort zone and used MAC's Mahogany to line my lips. It's a nice rusty orange. Then I filled it in with two colors. Let me grab what I put on first. This one is called Tangerine Trace. I laid that down first. And then on top of that, guys, I put on Lollipop Loving. And that's that. So those three combined, these three combined made my lip. I like it. It's a nice springy color. And I'm going to give you an option if this is too much for you. You already know what I use. It's the it's an old MAC Fafi collection. The green is on my lid. I didn't use the yellow. Used the orange on top of Rule as my transition. And then I used Prankster in the outer V and a little bit into the crease. Then for my cheeks, guys, I love this. This is called Optimistic Orange. I use this as a nice base for my blush, which is a little sheer, guys. And that's this one. It's called Eversun by MAC. I forget what collection this is out of, but it's the one with that kind of like tribal print. And then as my highlight, guys, my Dynamic Dual, my Perfectly Poised, and my Magnetic Appeal. Magnetic Appeal going on first, and then Perfectly Poised on top of that. And that is it, except I did not use my usual Lancome foundation, guys. I used Becca in the Tobacco, the Ultimate Coverage in the Tobacco. Let me just reach out and that's this. And my shade is Tobacco. I love this. If you are looking for a shade that's like full ultimate coverage, I really like this Becca Ultimate Coverage complexion cream. I really like this. However, for me, because I don't need like a lot of coverage, I wouldn't use it every day. Just for special occasions, or if you just want that perfectly flawless look and you might not want your skin to show through. Well, you don't want your skin to show through because it's full coverage. Okay, so now, guys, to tone this lip down, let me just dab off a little bit of this orange, but I think I would still like the orange to peek through. So what you can always do is just put a little layer of that on first and then put on your Maxis or any other kind of light beige that you have, nude color. And if you wanted to, maybe take a dab of that Lollipop Loving. And the reason why I like this is because it's kind of like a dual chrome. It's got a little bit of green in there and orange. And just put it in the center. And there you have. You have a more toned down kind of orangey lip, but it's more toned down. So if you're a little bit conservative and don't want to go with these three colors right here, which is really in your face orange, then here's a toned down version. You have the orange peeking through a little bit or on top because I put the Lollipop Loving a little bit on top, and then you have your Siss. So this is a perfect, to me, spring, summer, daytime look. And tell me what you think. Tell me if you would do the bright orange lip or if you would do this more of a neutral, subdued look. And I think you can also rock this with maybe peach stock. And I have peach stock somewhere. But you could probably rock this with peach stock. And the reason why I use the orange, guys, I like that orange popping through is because I have the orange on the cheek and a little bit of the orange peeking through in the transition area. Okay, guys, that's it for this week's MAC Monday. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you think. Would you go with this lip or would you go with this lip? Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.